All right, bundle number 3. I had to fuck this one up a little bit because I could not find where I couldn't find like a spot to peel the tape up. It was all just done by magic and miracles, and I just couldn't do it. So yeah, just had to cut the bag open. That's okay. And trusty packing slip. So let's dig into the third and final bundle. Don't remember everything else that I have in here, so surprise for everyone involved. Let's start with, as always, you get the reveal. I know it's a Marvel book. No, it's not. I lied. Here is Plunge number 5. Do I have all the rest of these now? I think I was missing 2 and 5, maybe. I'm not sure. And then we got some of the other stuff besides Detective Comics and Batwoman, a couple of Batwoman books, Batman, and Batgirl and Birds of Prey. I wanted to get some more of, because I missed out on the rest of Justice League from New 52. So you jump into the Dark Side War. I said Darkseid in another video. Sometimes they call him that because his name, that's fucking Darkseid. Get the fuck out of here. But here's Justice League 46. And we're back to Batwoman. We got second feature. Also with these ones, have backup featuring the Question, which I thought was cool. Renee Montoya taking over the role of Question. The mantle of Question. Here is Detective Comics 863. Kate Kane, Renee Montoya. You can't go wrong. And then we have, here is Empire number 5. So I had to pick up, because I was going for all the standard covers for all of these. So 5 was one I missed, and then, it's not in there. Where is it? We'll see. But, it's number 5, and then 3 is in here as well. But Alexander Lozano, is it Lozano? Lozano did a set of variants for each of the issues, and number 6 has Captain Marvel, and number 4 or 5 is a She-Hulk one. I want both of those. I'm absolutely gonna get those. And Cap has one, Thor, She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, Black Panther. I don't know who the other character was. It wasn't Iron Man. I don't know. But anyways, here is the variant for Detective Comics 994. There's another issue. Some of these later, a couple of these issues in around this number for Detective Comics for some I could not find in any of the shops that I've been to in the last, or most of this year. I don't think I've actually seen them at all. So I was like, all right, just kept waiting, and then I figured, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it. MyComicShop.com. Throw them in. Let's do it. Here is Detective 865, Arkham Asylum, Madhouse. Backup feature Question. That's right. Also, let me know if you're reading Question, The Deaths of Vic Sage, which is the DC Black Label series 1 through 4. There is a hardcover coming out. I don't know when the trade is coming out, if there's going to be a trade, but I know a hardcover is supposed to be out late October, early November. I think it was the last Tuesday of October. And there's that, but I was looking at it, I was like, man, I want to read these Question books. I like Question, but the Black Label format for those is so weird. There's multiple formats for Black Label, and I wish they would just go with some kind of fucking uniformity. But DC's gonna DC, so they gotta make things difficult. And like, there are these just weird sizes, like rectangular ass books. So I'm like, all right, how would I store those if I got each of the 4? But then I'm like, all right, I can put them on a bookshelf, where it's gonna be like these floppy ass books. Actually, you know what? They're like square. They're not rectangular. I think they're more square, but it's still, I wouldn't be able to like store them normally. So I was like, do I put them on a bookshelf? And I'm gonna put them on a bookshelf. I might as well get a goddamn hardcover that'd be better put together for that, other than like 4 floppy ass books on my shelf that aren't quite trade style, like the size and the structure of them, the way they're built, constructed, I mean. So I don't know, but that's just me. Let me know, anyways. Let me know what you thought. If you're reading that, what do you think about the Question and just that book? And especially let me know what you think of just Black Label as a format, just those style of books and the different styles, actually, like the way they're constructed. Anyways, keeping it with some DC, we have Shazam's Last Stand. Here is got Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, Justice League 21, the New 52. New 52, man, I remember that. What the hell is this? Here is, this is just a promo poster, Wonder Woman Dead Earth. I don't know what that is, but this is, oh my god, I am struggling. But there is Wonder Woman 52, just promo stuff, and then on the inside is DC Connect. So this is basically their new previews form for pre-ordering stuff. We got American Vampires coming back, American Vampire 1976, Harley Quinn, Robin King from Death Metal. Death Metal is just Death Metal all over the fucking place. We got all their comics, original graphic novels, and some collected editions. A bunch of collected editions there. Wait, speaking of, let's see if I can find that question on here. There's Supergirl Volume 3. Yeah, it must drop. Yeah, I was right. So it is the end of December, or end of October. So this is, because it's not listed here. But anyways, this is just their new form. Fill out the checklist and return to your retailer to make sure you don't miss the latest from DC. Store info. So yeah, there's that. And keep it rolling. 7 years ago. And it actually wasn't 7 years ago. I don't know when this was. But here is Detective 859. More Kate Kane, because you can't go wrong with that. Never turn down some Kate Kane. Here's this, I'll have this cover. Wolverine number 5. So Victor Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is the artist on this one now after Kubert. And then I still had, I don't remember, why is this in here? I guess I still had this one going. I'm trying to, yeah, whatever. From Dynamite, I didn't think I'd have another Dynamite book coming, but here's Vampirella number 13. So this must be the last issue that I have from Dynamite, unless there's a Vampirella Red Sonja in here. If there's a Vampirella, there's probably a Vampirella Red Sonja in here as well. So, and then those should be the last issues I have from them. And then here is a Bermuda Triangle mystery. We have Spy Island. So this one, along with Shadow Service, are absolutely at the top of my read pile from this order. So yes. Then we got New Mutants number 12. Doc's Mutants. Mutants Menace Media. You are a liar. Mutants are the ultimate. Yeah, so there's Magic, Ilyana. Then we got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Outlaw. Here's number 18. Yes, sir. And another variant. This is another Nick Darrington variant for Justice League. Here is Justice League 52. Which is the same roster. I think, yeah, everybody's the same person there. And then finally, here it is. Black Widow number 1. After months and months, it's finally out for real. And yes, so this one was supposed to drop in either late April or early May, but because of COVID, just destroyed everything. So it got pushed and finally dropped in, so this is a couple weeks ago, so this would have been, what, mid-August, give or take? And here is the variant for Batman 98 featuring Punchline and kind of morphing into Joker, I guess you could say. Francesco Mantina. And then here is Empire number 3. So I have all 6 of those, so I can finish that up. And the newest are the two, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the finale issues, whatever. It was Empire Fallout and Empire Fallout Avengers. There's an Avengers issue and a Fantastic Four issue. One is Empire Fallout. The other one's called Empire something else. I don't remember, but those are both out. So you can go check that out. And here is Detective 868. And then got Bang number 3 from Dark Horse, which I read the first 2 issues months ago. I don't even know, but it felt like a long time ago, but I know it wasn't before. I don't think it was before like shutdown, but it just feels like so long ago. I'm not sure. Maybe I was, and time doesn't even matter anymore. What is time? And then here is an issue from a series that I talked about, I don't know, a couple weeks ago that I just kind of discovered. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'll check it out. From, who's the publisher? Red 5 Comics. Here is Zero Day Threat number 2. It's about spies. Right up my alley. So I have issues 1 and 2 in here. And issue 4 just dropped last week. Well, it'll be last week by the time you see this video. And here is Detective 860. I don't even know if I got over Elegy. I might have already. Elegy was the first 4-issue run featuring Batgirl or Batwoman. It was 840 or 854, I think, was the first issue of that. And then that kind of continued her run for a little bit up until maybe in the 870s, give or take. Greg Rucka, J.H. Williams III, and maybe a couple other people. Then going back to Justice League, here is this a man? I think it's Lupacino. Let's see if I can find the tag. This is the Bombshells variant for Justice League number 43 from the New 52. Join the team. Victory is ours. I feel like that's a Manuel Lupacino there. I need to double check that. Then going back to Zero Day Threat, here's number 1. And Imposters Among Us in Detective 867. So I racked up a bunch of Detective, filling up that kind of hole in the 800s there. I always kind of waver where I'm like hunting Detective Comics, because usually just for specific stuff, specific characters or stories. And like I was going for this one with a lot of Batwoman stuff, but then I was like, all right, definitely going for the whole 800. And I have picked up older issues. They're all just kind of randomly, no true rhyme or reason to some of it. Sometimes like, all right, it sounds like a cool story, let me grab it, whatever. But like, as far as specifically hunting issues, crapshoot, or just kind of all over the place. And then we have Nightwing, Hunted by the Crime Syndicates. Here is, it's part of Forever Evil. Here is Justice League number 25, New 52. Then you got 25, and in 26, Power Ring Unleashed. Green Lantern, got Sinestro there. Oh, look, Batman, now we're twins. In Detective 989, Two-Face there. And then, oh yeah, another series. Kind of was like, oh, what? Let me do it. So I only have a couple issues from this series, but I was kind of just researching. I was like, what? Actually, probably was a pretty cool series at the time. After the disappearance of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. So here is 52 weeks, week 33, with my girl Batwoman on the cover here. And there's Batwoman in here. Question should be in here. Who else? Plus the origin of Martian Manhunter with Tom Mandrake. Yeah, they got Nightwing, looks like. So it's like, all right, and all the other issues I have are 7 and 11, which was, the first one of them is, I don't know. I just remember something about Batwoman and Renee Montoya. So maybe it's their first 2 debuts as Batwoman and The Question. So I have to see, had to go double check that. And then I had to get this one. Rest in peace, Darwin Cook. Here is his variant for Justice League 37, because this one just looks cool. Gotta get that. There's a lot of horizontal variants. Not a lot, but there are a few horizontal variants that he did around for the New 52, or that his art was used for. So I think I don't know when he passed, actually. I can't remember. But here we have Detective 990. I just had to order this one. I remember 989, and then 993 and 994. I don't remember 990 at all. I really don't. There it is. And then over to Image, we have The Marked number 6, which was one of number 7 just dropped. So I think I just talked about that one in my new Comic Book Day Blast video, which if you don't watch, you definitely should, for news, recommendations, and occasional hauls. Then we got Dustin Nguyen, because he's a fucking champ. We got Dennis O'Neil on this one. So here is 866. Dennis O'Neil, Dustin Nguyen, Derek Friedolfs. Yes, had to get this one. I was like, oh, you know what? It was Dennis O'Neil's return, I believe. Like his return back to Batman and team up with Dustin Nguyen and Derek Friedolfs. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, we're getting to the end. And then we have, what does this say? I don't know. We got Jock on this one. Here is Detective Comics 862. Told you we went hard with Detective Comics. And then here is 856. second feature, question. That's right. And yeah, so this is all part of, seriously? What the fuck? All these goddamn, oh my gosh, I'm fucking amped right now. Because I'm gonna have to go back to the rest of these, but, stupid shit. Here is, you know, see why, like, I just lost it right there a little bit. Detective 857, and I picked 855, and this is one of my only complaints about MyComicShop.com. When there are, because obviously y'all know, if you follow me for any, like a legit amount of time, any amount of time really, I'm all direct editions. Once direct edition started in '79, that's pretty much all I want. I don't want anything after they started in like that summer or whatever. That's all I want. But MyComicShop.com doesn't differentiate that with their issues unless it's an individually scanned book, because sometimes there are certain books are like actually scanned. It's not just a generic image. Then you have no idea. Like, it's just up in the air if you're gonna get a newsstand or a direct edition. And I don't want newsstands, especially in like modern stuff. So, but the last book, this cool cover here, Detective Comics 855, is absolutely soiled because it's a goddamn newsstand cover. I don't want that. So I have to pick another. I'm just gonna find another issue and a copy of 855. Ugh, this is ridiculous. I don't want to end the haul like that, but still a cool cover. But it's a newsstand. I don't want that. I don't want a direct edition. Get it together. And it's not the same as like when they had the actual box art where you had Spider-Man or the DC logo or Captain America, whatever else they used to use. But I need to say direct sales, direct edition, all that. But yeah, so yeah, kind of another copy of Detective 855, which is the second issue of Elegy, Batwoman's Run, Greg Rucka again, and J.H. Williams III. Two fantastic creators, a great pairing. But that is that from MyComicShop.com. Boom. All of this video was probably extra long. Oh. Some more. Put those right there. Some more. Oh my gosh, I had to like set them down somewhere because I knew I was gonna have a lot, but I wasn't sure how much exactly. So there's a couple more, and then the other bundle, part of the other bundle there, tons of books. This is gonna slide all over the place, aren't you? And then boom, so tons. I need to count these. I can't wait to see how many issues are here because there's a lot of stuff here. So tons of cool new reading material for the collection. Tons of dope art, cool stories. Trying out some stuff with Zero Day Threat from Red 5 Comics and Scott Collins, Solomon Grundy 7-issue series. And what else am I trying? I don't remember now. So many books. So many comics. Oh, the comic. Oh, let me show you this one more time because I just have to. Supergirl. Archer and Supergirl. Look at that. Look at that. And I won for 2 because I had to do it. So yeah, that's that. MyComicShop.com. September shipment. Pre-orders. Back issues. All the good stuff. As always. Got some cool variants in here. And yeah, plenty of cool stuff. Fill a lot of holes. A lot of chunks, especially with DC stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be fun sorting through this stuff again. So yeah, that is that for this haul here, this order. Let me know what you thought, what you picked up lately, what you've been reading, wherever you found some cool deals at, some cool stories, whatever. Let us all know in the comments below. We want to hear comic stuff, have some fun, enjoy yourselves. So yeah, that's that. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON. Thanks for watching and peace out.